Just a few short weeks ago, reports said that Mike Berk was back in Colombia and filming with Ximena Cuellar for a new season. Then, everything changed when Ximena leaked a video of what appears to be her new man. Suddenly, Mike had unfollowed Ximena, signaling that their back-on engagement was once again off. Now, Ximena is sending a more permanent signal by getting rid of her Mike tattoo forever. When Mike Berk first flew down to Colombia to meet Ximena Cuellar, things were very sweet. They made out, they spent time together, they got to know one another. Eventually, Mike had to return home, but not before proposing to Ximena. He left Colombia an engaged man. Over time, while he was back in upstate New York, he noticed that Ximena grew distant. This was odd, since they were engaged. In fact, their wedding date was looming and he had started preparing the documentation to bring her to America. Meanwhile, Ximena was concerned that Mike was too clingy for her tastes. Ximena had been giving Mike the cold shoulder, not even going to pick him up from the airport when he came a second time. She seemed to resent that he had not paid for her to have a boob job, and that his visit had prevented her from getting one with money from a loan shark. She was giving off totally different vibes this time around. Mike knew it. So did she. Ximena even went out clubbing the night that he arrived. When Mike went home at midnight, she stayed out until 9 in the morning. She very clearly resented Mike's return to her life. That's not the sign of a healthy relationship. This was clearly more than just a momentary annoyance, which does sometimes happen, because we've all seen the previews. Mike will, at one point, flee into the night after Ximena says something devastating to him. At that point, it appears that their relationship will truly be over, for a time. However, Ximena is extremely active on social media, even for a 24-year-old, and has shared a lot of things. At one point, she shared what appeared to be evidence of a renewed engagement between her and Mike, this time over video chat. It is believed that they got back together, possibly after their season-wrapped filming, but that was not the end of it. This week, Ximena took to Instagram to flaunt her new tattoo. It is certainly very colorful, and covers her right wrist and part of her forearm. But it is not the first ink that she has had on this part of her arm. As seen in this screenshot, preserved by 90 Day Fiancé blogger John Yates, Ximena had a tattoo there already. Mike, it read, in flowing cursive letters. Wow, that's the first time that I needed to read cursive in over a decade. This means that Ximena's new tattoo is covering the old one. Erasing it, and posting it means that she wants everyone to know. Earlier this month, Ximena appeared to accidentally post and delete a lovey-dovey video montage of a man who is not Mike. The man, presumed to be American, appeared in multiple snapshots while heart emojis and music, the same lovey music she played for Mike, danced on the screen. It's not clear who he is, but it seemed fairly self-evident who he is to Ximena. Ximena quickly and loudly denied that he was her new man. She claimed at one point that the video was old, an odd thing to insist when one photo was date-stamped February 8. Ximena would make a claim, then delete it, then make another claim, then delete that. It was messy. Meanwhile, there was no sign of Mike continuing to follow her. We don't know if they mutually unfollowed her or if one of them blocked the other on Instagram. Either way, Mike very clearly knows what's up. Mike made a juicy post of his own, featuring a deeply cursed Minions meme about the drama that had gone down. He couldn't comment directly, that would violate his NDA, which Ximena may have done during all of this. But he let us all know that he sees the chatter about his relationship. Meanwhile, this week, aside from Ximena's tattoo reveal, which is only significant if you knew about the Mike tat, they've been calmer. In fact, both have been doing damage control, posting throwback photos of themselves together without any real comment. By the way, if Ximena is writing Mike's Instagram handle but it's not turning into a hyperlink, that probably means that he blocked her. Ouch.